Yeah, man, I think that's really it. The ones that believe in me believe in the brand. And the ones that believe in the brand believe in me. And that, my friends, is a word. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Kyrie Rashid Show, and I'm so glad that you decided to come back for more. So what's up? As you can hear, I got my voice back. Amen. All glory to the man above. I was getting concerned at first. I was getting a bit concerned, but I think I'm gonna be able to move forward. I think I've learned my lesson. What else is up? You know, Turkey Day just passed. It was a cool little vibe. Everybody wanted us to come to their house, which is a blessing, but I'm not a hop around girl. I like to be sitting in one place. You know what I'm saying? Just one place, one time. That's it, that's all. So I just went to one friend's house and made some mac and cheese. That was my contribution. And then, yeah. Hopefully my fro is giving the look that it needs to give, because I don't really care how I look right now. You see I'm in my little, I forgot what this is called, but my teammate, shout out Anya, she got me this. And it's really come in handy because, you know, it's cold and stuff, and it's been snowing from time to time, and it's just cold, so I always got this on. So what else? You know, same old saying, basketball, life, expansion, blessings, same old saying. You feel me? This episode will be about being the brand. Now, Auntie Tab, Auntie Tabitha Brown helped me out with this. But basically, you know, just stuff be going on. Parents show your appreciation. I just be sitting there thinking, like, what is it that I am doing per se that makes you just like fuck with me so much? And the answer is just that you're the brand. So what had happened is that, I don't know if y'all can see, I got on a heated pad because it's cold and I got on shorts. But anyways, if you can't see it, that was for no reason. So what had happened was that I just been engaging with parents, and amen to having, you know, people around you, parents, peers, whatever, who voice their appreciation, because they do it. Like, they love us down. They love us down. They love us real bad. It's almost like, you know, when you're hard on yourself and you think you could have did better and this and that, and they just look at you like you are all that in a bag of chips. Like, you've done no wrong. Like, yes, there's improvements, but like, you're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. That's literally what I feel from majority, like basically the parents. The kids too, like, they're not gonna like give us compliments as much, but like, they keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? They keep coming back. So yeah, I just be engaging with them, and a lot of them are like, I just love the way y'all run stuff here. I just, the energy is just so great. Like, oh my God, we love you, this and that. And I'm like, what's going on? And then we have some of the parents who talk about different programs and what they're doing and how they're not doing this and nobody's doing what you're doing, da da da. And it just be like, so what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing out there? Because when I think about it, it's like, I'm just being me. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. And this what I'm gonna do till it's over. Till it's over. Yeah, it's far from over. All right, bottle. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, what are they doing? Because it's like, you know, when we're talking about our basketball program, it's more than just the X's and O's, right? It's like discipline. It's like, what else? I don't know, structure. I don't know, holding people accountable, simple things, or things that if you are a person who plays sports, it comes with it. Like, you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. I feel like there's been times when I was younger, I was a part of stuff that wasn't like up to par, but also I'm just like, the way they rave about us and how nobody's doing what we're doing is something I just be like, what? Like, it just is in us, not on us, pretty much. It's like, I don't understand what they're doing, because we, in our eyes, is just like, we just doing what we know to do. And then also at the same time learning along the way, because mind you, we're still young. We don't know everything, not too much. But like, there's experience playing professionally, there's experience playing the college level, Division I level, being around certain coaches, whatever. And then I'm just like, I guess if you got the sauce, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you got the best X's and O's or not, because I'm not saying I do. I just got a certain energy that can't be matched. But I also think, I'm like, really? Like, what's going on? So yeah, as I was thinking about that, and then I was thinking about, you know, what episode I'm gonna do, then I watched a YouTube video with Auntie Tab, and she was on The Next Guest. I believe his name is Scott Evans. And it's like, he just be inviting people to the crib, and they be like chopping it up, cooking, drinking, you know, whatever, home vibes, and then talking about whatever. And Tabitha Brown, right? She's probably a person I needed to see in this time period of my life. I think that when I was younger, even now, there's just, when I think about what I was going to do in my life, and I'm like, I have so many ideas and so many things that I like to do, that why do I have to choose one? I'll never forget when I was at elementary school, they had us write on like index cards, like what we wanted to be when we grow up, like our name in the middle and what we wanted to be when we grew up. And I mean, you could have more than one thing, but mine was like full. Like, my whole index card was like, I want to be an artist, I want to be a drawer, I want to be a chef, I want to be a dancer, I want to play sports, I want to be a professional basketball player, volleyball player. I don't know what else I was into. I want to be a singer. Mind you, I couldn't sing. I want to be a drummer, because I was on the drum line. Yep, snare drum and bass, baby. Everything that I was into, like, I think a public speaker was on it too. It had to be. Like, everything that I dibbled and dabbled into was on that card. But as I kept trying to articulate or find the words to the things I wanted to do, or how, like, if I decide to make a business of this all, how I was going to present myself and what was going to be the main line. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? I would always get like confused, because in this life, it's like you have to choose one path and you just go with it. You know what I'm saying? You just go with it. That's the way I feel like life has been set up. Whereas nowadays you can be like, I feel I'm multifaceted, and kids and people who are multifaceted, it almost feels like, you know, like when you play 3 sports, you always have to choose one. And then I hear about this girl who went to Oregon. I don't really know her name. She played 4 sports at Oregon. She played softball, she did track and field, she played basketball, and she played volleyball. And I'm like, dang, I should have did that at a school. You know what I'm saying? But it just like, also as like a means of survival, not just me only, but I feel like in this world, the best possible outcome is to focus on one thing and go with that career path. You know what I'm saying? So I will always get stuck and be confused, like I don't know which one to choose. And basketball happened to be the thing that helped me through survival, or advance me in more ways than not during a certain time period. So that's the one I stuck with. And then, you know, it was demanding, so I dropped all of my other things. But I always have this hole in my heart every time I do stuff like that. Oh yeah, I'm like, I want to be a writer. You know what I'm saying? Because I write, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a poet. I want to do all these things, right? And bringing it back to Tab, she introduced herself kind of as she was cooking on live. But as she's built her brand, she do it all. She got hair care. I think I wanted to be a hairstylist too. She got hair care. She got wine. She got food. She got journals. She got games. She got shows. She got books. She does everything, right? Her fro right now might even look similar to mine too. You know what I'm saying? And she has shown me accidentally almost that the brand is you. And then when I watched that episode, House Guest with her, and she's like, baby, I'm the brand. I'm the brand. The brand is me. I don't align with anything that I don't actually do or that, you know, isn't actually close to me in my life. Like, it is what it is. But I also don't, this is Tab talking, Auntie Tab talking. But she also doesn't limit herself to one thing too. Like, she started the hair care because her hair started thinning in the back, so she was mixing oils and stuff, and then got her own Donna's recipe, and I'm gonna have to try that. You know what I'm saying? So I just was looking at her. Or like nails, or even she got clothes too, y'all. She got clothes too because she's a colorful person and personality. And all her clothes represent that because that's the way she likes to dress. And she got a bunch of stuff like that. So I'm like, she just doing it all because she can, and
that's my business.
Like she says, that's her business. Yeah, so she just inspired the episode, or like help give life to the episode idea of being the brand. And also, like, it's just you. It's in you, not on you. Yeah. Then it's just like, I don't know. She just is the embodiment, is the living thing of what I was confused about for so long. And like, you know, I've created my second page with all the things that I like to do. And then I have my basketball page. And then I was talking, like, I train now. So it's like, oh, you got to get another training page. I'm like, oh my God. And then I look at Tab, and she even said it. She put everything on one thing because it's all her. Why do we have to separate? And I'm like, I feel you, girl. I feel you. Why do I need to separate? I'm not trying to make a third page. I can barely keep up with 2. You know what I'm saying? I can barely keep up with 2. Matter of fact, 3. Because I run the other account too. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? So it's too much. But then like she put everything that she do on one thing, and it is what it is. And people like it and they love it. I'm one of them. And it's like just emphasizing the people who are invested in you and who believe in you are the ones who'll flock. And the ones who don't, then it just is what it is. But at the end of the day, you are the brand. You are the one that brings it all to the table. You're the one that brings it all together. You know what I'm saying? Without you, it wouldn't be the same thing. Even if we both was the best artist, we both could hit that high note, we both could drum our butts off, there's something nuanced about you being you that others can't do. Is that a bar? That's right, that's a bar. So yeah, circling all the way back to, you know, basketball and training and engaging with these kids on a day-to-day basis. It's like, when I was sitting there, I'm questioning, I'm like, I just be laughing because I'm like, what is that? They being so extra, like, oh, thank you so much. Like, but that's another thing. You take note of that appreciation. I thank God for it every time I remember to. Okay. Every time I remember, I just thank him for it, because there are parents and peers and people who aren't involved, right? So you can have people like you're constantly putting out for them and doing stuff for them, and there's no reciprocal energy, or you don't feel that appreciation. That happens a lot. That's like normal. What is abnormal is what these parents do all the time. That makes me feel like, oh my God, like, thanks, like, not too much. Because I'm also a person like, now we're gonna borderline. I'm not gonna say I don't like attention, but I I don't sweat it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I'm just doing what I'm trying to do. I'm just doing what God told me to do. It is what it is. We're going to keep it pushing, but I'm very thankful for the appreciation because they don't have to do that. They don't have to show appreciation anyway. They just always wanting to do stuff for us, and they feel so blessed. And it's like, how could you not feel good about that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they just do all this stuff and they're like, oh my God, this is so great. And you know, we've been introducing new kids to our program and the parents are like, oh my God, like, I love this, by the way, I'm on board. So like, what do I need to do? And they're ready to switch on site. And it just goes back to like, it's us. Cause I feel like even if we were doing the same high level stuff, right? Whatever we was doing and somebody else did it, they wouldn't be able to execute it the same because they don't got that sauce that we got. You know what I'm saying? That sauce. It's just like that. There's a certain energy. It's a certain mix, a combination of me and Calais that just works. They love calling us yin and yang. I don't know if I'm yin or yang, but just kidding. But yeah, what she's good at, I'm not as good at, and vice versa. She handles stuff, I handle other stuff. She brings a certain energy, I bring another. They balance off of each other. She brings these ideas, I bring other ideas. It just goes. It just works. She coaches in one demeanor, I coach in another. She's more of an enforcer. I would say, like, she's like, sir, yes, sir, enforcer, versus my enforcing is like more goofy. The kids want to hee ha ha with me a little bit more. I think they're a little bit more scared. They respect us, but if they decide to play with anybody, it would be her. They be trying to play with me, and then I'd be having to be like, all right, get on line, since y'all want to play around. But with her, they're not finna do that. They're not finna do that. Like, this is really off topic, but maybe not. So one of her pet peeves is like when we're in a circle or something and the kids are like playing with the ball or they're bouncing the ball and it's going out of her hands. She's always like, stop doing that. Stop doing that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. When I'm talking, your eyes are here. Do not do that. So then if anybody like bobbles the ball or something, she's like, put the ball down, bro. Like, what are you doing? Why are you playing with the ball? And I'll just be laughing. And that's one of the bad parts. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's also like when, similar to childhood, when the parent or the guardian or whoever start getting serious and start raising their voice or something, I just be wanting to laugh. And it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, she's enforcing them. And I usually be having to turn around because I'm finna start smirking and stuff. And then they be looking at me. Yeah, so anyways, another story. So because one of these families, you know, have been blessing me, and I basically got like, I got them little flowers or whatever. It's not too much, little flowers, and I wrote them a little note. And I'm like giving it to them, and she's like, oh my God, now I'm gonna have to get you flowers and you a card. And I was like, don't do that. Just like, don't do that. Can you just like let me, you know what I'm saying? I'm also not really a gift person either. And I like really, that's what we could talk about. That's what we could talk about. It's like, I have a weirdness that probably needs to be worked through in therapy when it's like people are like voicing their like appreciation and wanting to do stuff for me. Yeah, it always connects back to childhood. I know, but it just is like weird sometimes. So I can't fully comprehend, and I think I said it. I can't comprehend what you're seeing lots of times. I know I got some sauce. I know I do, but I just can't picture what you're picturing. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't see what you see. Now, I do see that I'm that guy, you know what I'm saying? But I just get a little bit weird. And then when people do stuff for me, it's hard to like fully accept. And that's why I made the episodes of like, allowing people to bless you and stuff, because it just wasn't a constant thing that I'm just like expecting. Or also when you're just like working in what the Lord gave you, you're just doing it just to do it, because like that's what you're supposed to do with no reward. There's no, like, I'm not asking for nothing in return. The reward is going to be seeing them just flourish in life. I'm like, they like babies to me now, and then I'm going to see them when they like 20 or something, be like, is that so-and-so? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had you when you was this big, and you was crying every day at our workouts. And then you just turned up. That part. Because listen, these kids be having me they be running me through the ringer. In a good way, of course. But when you care, that's the part. It's like I care. And I'm also a person, I want to figure stuff out, like the root of stuff, what's causing certain things. Why are we feeling this way? And I just really want to push them for their success. I want to be there for them. They know that they have me in their corner. So that's just another part. That's probably off topic too. Anyways. So now what? Now. Okay. Anyways, so now what? When I think of my brand, I guess I think of Tabitha Brown as like a blueprint almost. Because she just do her, and it is what it is. And she just have confidence in God to do the things for her. And just like, you know, when she talks about her background, when she just like, God told her to just keep making them videos or whatever, and nobody was watching her stuff. Don't nobody be watching my stuff for real either. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody be watching it. And then I be getting a little hit here and there. You know what I'm saying? But God told me to do it until, you know, it's time for me to do something else, and until it's time to speak somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to keep doing it. So that's another connection I feel like I made with her. And she just heavy on that. She is the brand. She is Tabitha Brown, and Tabitha Brown is her. And that's it. That's all. Like, y'all just, this is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think of her as a blueprint. She really just do everything that she want to do because she can do it. And those are things that she does. And for so long, I just thought that I had to choose up. And then I'm like, oh, you actually don't. You actually really don't have to choose up if you don't want to, because all of this is a part of you and who you are. And it's your brand. And after realizing that the brand is me, and I'm starting to really create it for real, you know, getting my little LLC type shit. It's like, it's me. It's me. Like, it's literally me, Kyrica Rashid. You know what I'm saying? It's me. And it's reading. It's writing. It's podcasts. It's listening to podcasts. It's YouTube. It's basketball. It's training. It's painting. It's drawing. It's playing Sudoku. It's everything that I like. It's laying down. It's relaxing. It's recovery. It's hair. It's glasses. It's all of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in sometime in my future, I'm gonna get a glasses deal with all the frames I be throwing out there. You feel me? Yeah. It's all me for real. Came up, that's all me. Stay true, that's all me. No help, that's all me. All me for real. It's all me. That's all me right there. When you see, you know it's all me. When you see, all of them is all me. Yeah, man, I think that's really it. The ones that believe in me, believe in the brand. And the ones that believe in the brand, believe in me. And that, my friends, is a word. So I have a question. What's your brand? What's your brand? And if you had to describe yourself, How would you? I'm not gonna limit it because, right, we're limitless. Okay, we're not one-laners. We do a lot. How would you describe yourself? And then, do you know you got the sauce? You know I got the sauce. You know I'm saucy. Saucy. What's something that you give that can't nobody else give? How we give? Because you only can give it. You know what I'm saying? God gave it to you, so it's in you, not on you. But once again, this has been another episode of the Kyrie Rashid Show. So glad that you decided to come back for more. Get at me.